This book has been distilled out of the wisdom of 30 years of systems modeling and teaching, carried out by dozens of creative people, most of them originally based at or influenced by the MIT System Dynamics group. Foremost among them is Jay Forrester, the founder of the group. My particular teachers, and students who have become my teachers, have been, in addition to Jay, Ed Roberts, Jack Pugh, Dennis Meadows, Hartmut Bossel, Barry Richmond, Peter Senge, John Sturman, and Peter Allen. But I have drawn here from the language, ideas, examples, quotes, books, and lore of a large intellectual community. I express my admiration and gratitude to all its members. I have also drawn from thinkers in a variety of disciplines who, as far as I know, never used a computer to simulate a system, but who are natural systems thinkers. They include Gregory Bateson, Kenneth Boulding, Herman Daly, Albert Einstein, Garrett Hardin, Václav Havel, Louis Mumford, Gunnar Myrdal, E.F. Schumacher, a number of modern corporate executives, and many anonymous sources of ancient wisdom, from Native Americans to the Sufis of the Middle East. Strange bedfellows, but systems thinking transcends disciplines and cultures, and, when it's done right, it overarches history as well. Having spoken of transcendence, I need to acknowledge factionalism as well. Systems analysts use overarching concepts, but they have entirely human personalities, which means that they have formed many fractious schools of systems thought. I have used here the language and symbols of system dynamics, the school in which I was taught. And I present here only the core of systems theory, not the leading edge. I don't deal with the most abstract theories, and am interested in analysis only when I can see how it helps solve real problems. When the abstract end of systems theory does that, which I believe it will someday, another book will have to be written. Therefore, you should be warned that this book, like all books, is biased and incomplete. There is much, much more to systems thinking than is presented here for you to discover if you are interested. One of my purposes is to make you interested. Another of my purposes, the main one, is to give you a basic ability to understand and to deal with complex systems, even if your formal systems training begins and ends with this book. Donella Meadows, 1993. A note from the editor. In 1993, Donella Meadows completed a draft of the book you are now listening to. The manuscript was not published at the time, but circulated informally for years. Dana died quite unexpectedly in 2001, before she completed this book. In the years since her death, it became clear that her writings have continued to be useful to a wide range of readers. Dana was a scientist and a writer, and one of the best communicators in the world of systems modeling. In 1972, Dana was the lead author of The Limits to Growth, a best-selling and widely translated book. The cautions she and her fellow authors issued then are recognized today as the most accurate warnings of how unsustainable patterns could, if unchecked, wreak havoc across the globe. That book made headlines around the world for its observation that continual growth in population and consumption could severely damage the ecosystems and social systems that support life on Earth, and that a drive for limitless economic growth could eventually disrupt many local, regional, and global systems. The findings in that book and its updates are, once again, making front-page news as we reach peak oil, face the realities of climate change, and watch a world of 6.6 billion people deal with the devastating consequences of physical growth.